My name's Sarah, and I'm going to be a senior in college after this summer, and I have type 1 diabetes. I'm studying biology, and I actually work at the Joslin Diabetes Center in a research lab as an undergrad research assistant, which I love. And what I want to talk about today is thinking small instead of thinking big. Ever since I was diagnosed with diabetes my freshman year of college, on Halloween, I've been surrounded by thinking big about diabetes. And I don't just mean thinking big in the field of biology and biomedical research. I'm talking about more simple things. For example, my first endocrinologist started me out on really big doses of insulin. Actually, over twice the amount that I'm on now, that my honeymoon period is ending. And that caused me to gain big weight. The first time I went to buy insulin at the pharmacy, they refused to sell me just 1 or 2 insulin pens because they came in big packs of 5 only. And they wanted me to pay 5 months worth of copay for it, which really adds up. My insulin pen reservoirs are too big for me, and I usually wind up throwing away about half a pen's worth of insulin each month. And if I ever decide to get a pump, my reservoir will probably never be filled more than halfway. I know I'm not the only one who has low insulin doses. I worked as a counselor at a diabetes camp, and a lot of the kids don't need the enormous pump reservoirs either. I wish things were smaller. If my insulin pens were just an inch shorter, I'd actually be able to fit them into the pockets of my jeans instead of having to grab a purse every time I need to go to the grocery store. And I wouldn't waste insulin each month, because I definitely don't use it all. If there were a pump with a smaller reservoir, making it an overall smaller pump, I would immediately switch from pen to pump. And if they sold glucose tabs in little rolls of 5 instead of rolls of 10, I'd carry them around with me all the time like I should. We carry a lot of extra baggage around with us every day. And making an insulin pen shorter by an inch or selling them in boxes of 2 instead of boxes of 5 might seem trivial. But being able to go to the store without an extra purse, especially for men, well, that sounds like a dream come true to me. Not having to pay 5 months of copay up front when I'm buying insulin would help a lot with my month-to-month college budget. Because let's be honest, I can't always afford to pay $200 for insulin supplies. So when you're designing your products, try not to just think big. Don't just think about those of us who need a lot of insulin every day, but take a minute to think about those of us who don't need that much. With every product you make, think about having to carry it in your pockets and see if there's any way you can make it fit. Think big, but don't forget to think small.